his platform for his channels, which is great. But what do you think is the state of the HBCU right now, as far as availability, viability, and of course awareness?
I think the HBCUs have to be very similar to the FCS schools. Wherever you have local big schools, you have to be able to have some relationships with those schools. So if guys want to transfer down and they're not able to play, they come to you. And I think of the history of the SWAC. I think of the history of the MEAC. My first recruiting letter was from Grambling. I didn't end up going to Grambling, but it was so exciting to get something from Eddie Robinson. So I think, all these kids know, they don't know the history like we did, I don't think, but they still need to know when you're playing Alcorn, it's not Alcorn, it's Alcorn, and it's going to be Steve McNair, Fred McNair. They've had some really great players there. If you go to Jackson State, think about the players there, Howard, Hampton, all of these great programs that are still allowing guys a chance to play. But I think the coaches have to do a really good job of being development guys. You're not going to get the 5 stars. You're not going to get the 4 stars. But if you get players, you can't miss on them. And if they transfer down to you, they need to be ready to play. And I see quite a few of them. There's even one from Mississippi State that's going to be playing for Alcorn tomorrow. So I think that's the state that I see. How good can they coach, and how good can they recruit and develop the talent that they're going to get, especially coming from FCS programs or coming back down from Power 4 programs.
Alcorn brought their band, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Grambling put Ohio State to shame.
What about Ohio State? What about Ohio State when they played Grambling? I know my buddy on the staff at Grambling, and I felt bad for him, but the people did not leave. They stayed to see the band play, and they were like cheering like they and Ohio State has a good band as far as a PWI school, right? They're well known. But they hadn't seen anything like that Grambling band.
I think Grambling showed Ohio State that there's more to a band than just dotting an I. It's more than that.